What is up, my guys, girls, gamers, and gamies? Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Today we are back with more LEGO Fortnite. Now, for anyone that watched the past previous episodes, we just finished up our LEGO Fortnite Hardcore Survival Series. We have completely started over. For example, there's an NPC right next to me, or like right over my left shoulder. We have Cuddle Team Leader with us already. We've got animals back. Like, we completely started over, started fresh. I'm in a new world, as you can see. Like, I haven't been anywhere yet. I'm excited. I'm glad that we could, really restart and get a whole new perspective on things, kind of rejuvenate it, because, being on that hardcore world was a lot, and I really felt like, after a month of doing it, I definitely needed something to kind of restart the process and the love of the game that I've had since the very beginning, like ever since it came out. I gotta do a couple of things. I mean, obviously, we gotta start all over again. I gotta get into the rules of the game, but before we do anything, if y'all enjoy this video and want to see more videos like this, let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to share this with your friends, share this with your family, share this with whoever. Make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss any one of my videos when they go up. Also, if you feel like becoming a member and want to see these videos early, y'all go check out the join button on my channel, or check out the link down in the description. So already we're off to a good start. Got plenty of food. Gotta get my hunger up. So the Cuddle Team Leader's cheering me on for eating corn. So to start off, I'm rocking the Sky skin. She was from Chapter 2, Season 2, I think. I might be wrong on that, but I think it was during Chapter 2. But the rules of the game, and I have it right here on my little notebook. So rules for New World. So we've got enemies on, we've got hunger on, temperatures on, stamina is on, elimination is on. So if I get eliminated, I am able to be eliminated from certain things. I've got drop inventory on still, so we're keeping things from the hardcore world here in this. So, drop inventory is going to be on, so anytime I get eliminated, boom, inventory is gone. Friendly creatures and NPCs are obviously on. Friendly damage is on, so if I wanted to, I could easily just go up and whack. Uh-oh. Okay, thank goodness. I was expecting Cuddle Team Leader to fight me back on that, but I'm hoping that they don't get eliminated like just easily. But that's on. Now they've added a new setting called Power System, which I have on, but I don't know what that does. So we'll probably find out, but if y'all know what that is, let me know down in the comments below. Now, the other rules for this game that I could come up with, and if we have to come up with any new ones, we will. But I can use charms, but in certain areas. So to get into that, I can make charms in this world. I can make like literally all of the charms. That way, like when I go get rubies, brute scales, claws, anything that requires items for the charms, I can make whatever charm I want to. But the winter, like the charm, the inner fire charm, and the cool head charm, I can only use those in the desert and frost biome. I cannot use them in the grassland. So anything other than those are fine. I can rock anything other than those. Essences, I can now have essences again. So whatever we can put on our pickaxes and axe, we can do that. 2 or 3 NPCs at each village. So that's going to be like literally like how it sounds. Probably 2 or 3 on each little village, on each station. Well, not each station because that's going to take a lot more. But we have certain people working certain jobs, and we'll get into that. We also have fight brutes by myself. So if I run into a brute, I have to fight it by myself. I cannot have the help from any NPC that I have joining me. And right as I'm done explaining the rules, it's almost nighttime. So what I really got to do is start all over, get some materials, and make campfire, starter shack, everything. Now, what I'm also going to do, in the past series, we did a thing of specifically doing only like certain builds for certain places. So the starter shack builds were all just one village. I couldn't combine other builds into it, but I'm changing that for this series. We can do whatever builds we want. As well as I want to have fan suggested builds as well. So if you have ideas, let me know what y'all got. And look, we've got fertilizer again. Oh my god, thank goodness. See, for anyone that doesn't know, if you're new here, in the hardcore survival world, I could not find fertilizer to save my life, so I could not make a garden. But thankfully, with all the animals back, I can make a garden once again, and I'm gonna make a big one. I'm gonna make a really huge garden. It's gonna span from here to there, near and far. It's going to be a big one. I need to make a farm, like an actual farm building. That's gonna be cool. There's so much stuff I want to do. Now we don't have the rest of the stuff yet, obviously, because we gotta start working on it. But I need to find a flat area. I'm just gonna grab as much fertilizer as I can now that it's a thing again. Wait, no. Did I pick it up? I think I picked it up. I don't know, but I'm trying to grab as much as I can. But in a way, this new series is going to be kind of like a, not really a how-to guide, but just more of a, we take it step by step again, and we kind of start over slowly. And we begin like it was a whole new game, which I really like. Now, for anyone that watched the previous series, y'all would have seen that if I went to go get like pumpkins or corn, the vines, I could not get, like the vines wouldn't show up. Like I'd only get the food. But they fixed it during the update, so now you can get vines again from, you know, collecting pumpkins and corn. So what I basically got to do, I'm going to start like a campfire here just to get it out of the way, mainly because it's nighttime and I don't really have a lot of time. Like, I don't have areas to run around yet. So like I'll make something simple and something to like hold me over until we can start venturing out. Because I'm curious to where we go from here, and it's already raining, so I've got to make a lot of stuff. I can't make the crafting bench, but I can make the new simple shack. Not the new simple. It's not new. This thing's been here since the beginning. But I'm just gonna make a simple shack, get us some cover from the rain. That's gonna look really cool. I don't know what cuddle team leader's all going on about, but she's kind of getting in my way. So I also wanted to point something out for anyone that like builds and stuff, like these builds, they changed it from total cost to remaining cost. Because I went back and thought, like, I watched like the first episode of my Fortnite series all over again just the other day, just to see, you know, what like the old world and how everything was back then. And it used to be total cost instead of remaining cost. So I don't know why they changed it. I kind of like having the total cost instead of the remaining. It just that way it just tells you exactly what you need, and you don't have to worry about like needing to get more. But we got the rain, so I'm thinking we build out some of like the basic builds, get that started here. We won't make a village yet in this spot. I think we'll just have like the basic builds to help us, you know, for cover and, you know, have a space of protection. So, and if I ever come back across this area, you know, it's always going to be a good time. So I need granite. I might need to just hold on to this granite and start working on other stuff. It feels nice to restart again and like go after just the basics. Like I'm just getting food right now. Like I haven't even really started on the main stuff. I like being able to forage and get all this stuff again. And it's like there's so much room to run around and not have to worry so much about, you know, getting certain things done. Like, okay, this area is actually going to be our first village. If you see how wide it is, if you like look from the left to the right of your screen, it's pretty wide. I can make this my first village, which I think I'm going to do. I really like it. Why did I go after the granite? I didn't need to go get the granite. I had what I need for the crafting bench. Oh god, I am not gonna make it. Or am I already gonna get eliminated just by the rain? Come on now. But that's gonna be my first village, and I really like that as my first village. I think that's a good start. Actually, I don't even think I can make anything until I make the village square, so we may have to start work on that. But, you know, for now, I'm going to place the crafting bench so I can make, you know, maybe like a torch. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need a torch. And luckily I've got enough vines, so we're good to there. I'm going to put this in my offhand, keep us warm. I need to just start with like a pickaxe and like all the main stuff. So get that done. And plus there was a shell over there for anyone that knows the roller over on in the grassland. So I might have to go ahead and start fighting it now, which is probably a good idea to go ahead and get it out of the way. Now, I think pickaxes are the best against the rollers because I think that does more damage. Like, well, now we got skeletons. I'm still thinking about whether or not I should use the basic weapons to fight stuff like the brutes and everything. I'm going back and forth on that one, but for right now, I do have the. I'm just not remembering. I don't have charms. Man, it's been a while because I was so ready to just fight all the skeletons here. God, I gotta be more careful. I'm throwing caution to the wind every time. Hey, I got a hunt and dagger recipe. Let's go. Now, where was it? I know I saw one somewhere here. I'm gonna just place a campfire just right here to get us started. I'll probably start breaking this down once I get more things. Right now, I just need to defend this area. Ugh. But I think this is gonna be a good first village to really start us off. So, if I wanted to, I ought to just go back and get, well, maybe. Actually, no, let me get the granite and materials for the village square, and then we can go from there. That's actually a good start. I like that I'm getting these ideas, like, as I'm going, because otherwise I don't even know what I'd be doing at this point. But, you know, we've got all these pumpkins, good to go there. I didn't delete my hardcore world, so it's still there if I ever want to go back to it just for anything. It'd be nice if you could transfer your items, like, from world to world. Like, you remember how, like, that was, and it's completely unrelated, but remember how Pokemon used to work, where it was like a trade game, like, where you could, like, how you could trade with people, like, oh, man, I miss the Pokemon days. I played Pokemon on my DS, like, I had a 3DS, like, I know I had a DS, and then once the 3DS came out, that was my big thing. I had Pokemon, mainly Mario games and Pokemon. That was my big, like the big thing for me. My favorite Pokemon game had to be Soul Silver, though. That was probably my favorite. Which I wish they'd have Pokemon like on other systems, because I would love to like do videos on that and show off like all the new any Pokemon I could catch. But I feel like Pokemon's gone down in some ways. Like, I don't know, I haven't played the new games. But it's like, they feel like it feels like the same story all over again and just running around catching Pokemon. Like, I remember the games where you had to, where you got to fight, I think that was X and Y. Whichever one where you got to fight the 6 gym leaders, which was my favorite. I think there was like 6 gym leaders and then you fought the final boss after that. I don't know, I don't have my DS anymore. I broke it on accident because as a kid I didn't really learn to take care of my stuff, and you know that the DS screen was very shaky, so it's like if you held the base of the DS and just flicked the DS in one direction, you could break the top of the screen very easily. Like, it would snap. So I was not a very smart kid, and you know, I've been trying to find a new one. Or at least one on Amazon. Apparently, like, literally everywhere seems to not have one. I would really love to have one again. I don't know where I'd have to go for that. But that was the fact that I've just been ranting a whole lot about just the Pokemon. I'm just saying, I would really like to play that game again. So we got enough for the. We need one more granite. How are we gonna and not gotten one single piece of granite? Okay. Village Square going. Going right there, we start over, and I'm gonna go with my favorite color, blue, to start us off. Right as daytime, it works. I'm gonna actually break down the Sybil Shack over here, and bring it back over to this area. Kind of get everything in a groove, and you know that way we've got, you know, like, I mean, we could keep it, but you know I gotta break down the crafting bench again, and I gotta do so much stuff. So I'm gonna break this down, bring it over to the new village, and then go from there. But I'm really excited to be back on this kind of style of gaming and just have the time to enjoy what I'm doing. Because I want to be clear, I definitely did enjoy the hardcore style, but it did make things a little rough at times. You know, just having to go, because what I would do was just farm, and I wouldn't show y'all anything but just the dadgum that broken one. Did they change it now? I think they changed something because now the whole thing just fell and I didn't have to break the rest of it. I wonder if they changed something. I'm still curious what power system means. But there's so much stuff to go through and I can't wait. I'm ready to make the compost bin and make so much more fertilizer. We're just gonna have the hugest garden. Like I'm just very happy to be back on this kind of style of gaming. I gotta get my health up. Get my money up, get my funny up. We gotta get moving. So I don't even know how long this one's gonna be, but this is just to get everything back in order, get everything started again. And they did change it where the basic axe can now break these trees, which in my opinion, I liked it better when you had to get the green axe first to then break these trees. That's how I feel about it. But you know, that's just me. But I'll wait to break these down until I can get a better pickaxe. So what we need, okay, and so once we got our first village square, we now have everything back. Our Durr Burger restaurants, our Beachside Boulevard builds, Lion Night castles, and this world is going to be everything. Like this current world is going to have everything, you know. Now I've got all these notifications to go through again, which I'm not always happy about. I wish there needs to be a clear badges thing for this, just like in, you know, the main lobby of the game. That's what I feel like. I feel like that's something that's needed for this, because not everyone wants to go through the entire set of new builds, because unless I'm doing this for custom reasons, which again, I definitely want to do some custom builds. Like, unless you're doing it for that, you really just need to have a clear badges thing. That way you know how to do what I'm doing right now. Okay, apparently I missed some walls. So, like, stuff like this, I may just have to go in and do by myself. Like, I get my own time, because look at all this. So much crap to go through. Yeah, never mind. See, look at all this stuff. I'll focus on it later. But if I had a few more wood, I'd make that. So let me find. Crap! I need just regular wood or wood. Like, I'll grab some more granite. So for here, I'm thinking I could probably manage to make like once I get the shacks done, I'll add some log cabins. I'll add maybe a Pleasant Park build. Who knows where we go from here? I'm just glad to be here, you know? And I'm glad to get to share these experiences with y'all and share all the new builds from the new update. Well, literally just anything, because like once we make a vehicle, which I've checked the ingredients, it's going to take a while to make just the regular basic vehicle, which I believe is... Do we not have that yet? So I don't know what we need to unlock it, but the builds for that we don't have. Yeah, because the dynamic, or like the spot that the dynamic foundation goes in is not here. So I think we have to get Flexwood first to unlock that section. I think that's what it's going to take, because, you know, not having that one section to go through and check everything is going to be a little rough until I can go get it. So that's going to be somewhere on down the line, which is always going to be fun. But, you know, we've got all... Like, I'm ready to build the Durr Burger restaurant again, which I'm happy about. Do we have enough for the Double Shack now? We do. We got ourselves a pretty big village, at least... Well, at least for the square. At least the village square. So, like, if we wanted to... I say we start out with, you know, the Double Shack and put it, like, all the way out here. I think that could work. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know where we go from here. I think there's room for improvement on all sides. I just want to have fun again. Like, true fun, not have to worry about, you know, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I'm playing now to enjoy the game. Like, I don't even have to... I'm just glad I don't have to worry about it. Because it did feel like the hardcore survival world was more of a task than I'm trying to think. It was like more business than a vacation, you know? So if we get this here, I'm gonna place the... And I do like to have things even. That's just me. It looks like it makes sense. Because, like, if that was, like, more in the middle, it would look weird. I just don't like things when they look weird like that, you know? I'm just thinking, what's... Most of the stuff is going to go for the restaurants and stuff and the main houses. So that's another thing. We will do that in this world as well. We'll work on the interior designs as well. It's all sorts of stuff. Like, it's basically including everything from the previous world, like all previous worlds, and adding some new features. That's really all it is. I'm ready to go fishing again. I still haven't found the Vendetta flopper. And I don't know where to find that. I don't know how you get it. I don't know what you need. Because, again, if you can't put essences on a fishing rod, how are you supposed to get the best kind of fish? Because I really would like to put 3 luck charms on it, or 3 essences of luck. I just feel like that would be best. So let's see, what can we make? We don't have enough for the hunting dagger yet. It would be a good weapon to have first. But, let's see. I want to keep going. I want to get some more builds. I definitely need... Probably need to make another axe. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then what we need wood and granite. So we can do quite a few things in this one video. And I don't know. I'm debating whether or not to keep doing like some long episodes, like between 30 and 40 minutes. It just depends on where we go and how far we get to. I see a cave over there, right there. So we might journey over to that area soon in the next couple of episodes. I think for these next few episodes, I want to work on this village alone. Like, slowly start getting the materials I need. Because right now, we're just getting wood and granite. Like, that just feels weird that that's all we're doing. Because typically, every time you, like, it gets to a point... Oh, they've changed that now, too. Where if you break the tree, it doesn't break the bottom build. I used to enjoy that. It saved me some time and effort. Like, but I guess they changed that, too. I don't know what all they've changed, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see what all they've added, what all they've removed. If they removed anything important, I'm gonna be a little upset. But other than that, I think I'm fine. But there's so much world to explore. I want to try and explore everywhere, at least the entire world, because I don't know how far this goes. I don't know the actual scale of the world. I've never even tried flying around in Sandbox. I do not play Sandbox unless it was like, you know, when I did that 10 LEGO Fortnite tips and tricks, which I ought to do another video like that, but I don't know. If that's something y'all want to see, let me know. Like, if y'all got your own, like, because that's the thing. I took some of those tips just from y'all and shared them with everyone else just because that was like, I don't know, I like that one. That was really fun. That's the main point that I wanted to make with all these videos. It's just, I'm just here to have fun and here to share my experience with y'all. Like, do we need those bonds? Probably don't need those bonds. I just want to get what I don't need out of the way. I could, man, I don't even have enough for the, I need to make another grill. We're going to start making more spicy burgers. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the previous hardcore series because I definitely did a lot of farming for spicy burgers and never even ate them once. Actually, if I get most of the granite... See, this is another good flat area. I wonder if we're near the beach. It looks like I'm seeing water, but I might be just up on the mountain. That might be what it is. Let me check this spot over here. I think I'm just on a mountain and not by a... And I see the roller over on my right. From the looks of it, it looks like we're on a mountain, but I want to check to see if it's a beach or an ocean. Yeah, that's the ocean. So we're not far from a beach, and there's some enemy NPCs right there. And I'm actually excited to go journeying around and find random NPCs, like friendly ones. Oh man, this is gonna be a fun series, I guarantee it. Just to finally be back and, you know, restart everything. So I'm actually going to fight the roller as well. So see, it does 3 with an uncommon. So I'll show you what I mean. So if I use the axe, I'll wait for it. Dodge. See, if you're wondering how to fight these things, so that's 2. Yeah, so pickaxe does 3, regular axe does 2. and if you hit it twice before it, you know, gets up and stuff, you will be fine. I've already got the health charm thing, like the recipe for it. That's great. I'm getting way ahead of myself. I feel like the roller seems like a. God, I remember the first time I learned about the roller. I didn't know where to find them. I was so confused. Like, I know everyone was talking about it, and I was like, how do I get shells? And I would be running around not finding a single roller. And, like, man, it's crazy how far we've come, because now I know exactly what they look like, and I don't feel as dumb playing. And I kind of like that feeling of just feeling like everything's new. And there is some things that are new. Like, it's just a matter of getting there and getting to that point, and I'm very excited about it. So I'm actually curious about what Cuddle Team Leader has to say, because I haven't talked to Cuddle Team Leader once. And Cuddle Team Leader is still here. I'll talk to her in a minute. Ah, where am I? Who are you? Who am I? We all know who you are. Wait, I know that last one. My name's Cuddle Team Leader. Nice to meet you. And you're Cash. Well, for anyone, I don't know how to really. It's either Cassius Clay YT or Cassius Clay YT. I've always said Cassius Clay YT. Why does that sound familiar? Well, obviously you've been watching my YouTube videos. We've been on this kind of current series. We are actually on a new series. If you didn't know that, Call Team Leader, and you're a part of it. So I'm glad you're here. Glad to be with us. I'm sure you know. I'm sure you know about being in these videos. I've never fallen into a brand new place like this before, but I'm glad we fell together. Yes, absolutely. I love the fact that we restarted and that we've got this new world and new adventure ahead of us. It could be dangerous out here. We should prepare ourselves just in case. Prepare? Bye. Prepare? Question mark. We got ourselves basics of. We've got our basics of food, shelter, and warmth covered. Okay. What do you think we should do next? Improve the base, improve tools, find food. I'll figure it out myself. You know what, Color Team Leader? I'll figure it out myself. Nah, I'm kidding. We need to definitely improve the base. I wish we had some beds. You know what? You're right. I definitely need to make some beds, which I definitely need to make another shack for. So I'll definitely do some like, I'll do a shack behind a shack kind of thing. So space this one out. Enough room that you can actually walk behind it. So it's kind of like a little alley. That's kind of cool. But this is where I'm going to get like random creativity from these builds of just, making random crap. Now, for anyone that also doesn't know about the vine method, I'm actually about to use it right here. I almost forgot about the vine method. Is that a floating boulder? Oh, it's a floating boulder. Holy crap, we found a floating boulder. Nice. So the world's a little glitched. That's alright. I'm gonna get all the vines I can, and we're gonna give it to a sheep and get plenty of wool from that. So that is kind of a little bit of a cheating method, but I mean it's part of the game, so it's not cheating when it's a part of the thing. It's like saying you can't use your phone for a math test, but you can use the calculator on your phone for the math test. It's like, so you got a way to cheat. I've got 35 vines. This should do the job. I'll drop it here in a second for the sheep. Wait, no, come here. Yeah, that's it. Now I need all of your wool. There we go. Yes, and then I'm gonna give you one little pet and give me one extra wool. So let's count them up and see how many we got. 8 wool from just that. So definitely using the vine method works. I've gotten an abundant sort of fertilizer, which I'm actually very happy about. I'm just ready to make a garden. That's really been my main focus since getting back on this new world. So I'm gonna break this down, get enough wood to make beds, and then that's how we'll slowly end things there. I just want to make I know I talk about it, but I'm just very happy to be back in this kind of style. Like it doesn't feel, nothing just feels like it's got to be done. It just feels like I can do whatever I feel like now and just be back to having fun. So it's like I'm gonna make a Well, I need enough for another bed, don't I? Yeah, I can make the new beds too, but I don't want to do that yet. Um, start just aligning them alongside the wall. Definitely need to start inviting villagers and NPCs, so we'll do that. I gotta upgrade the village too. Man, there's still enough that I haven't done yet. So let me grab more wood. I think I've got plenty of granite. Because I gotta upgrade the village. Upgrade the village, add another bed, do a lot of stuff, do a little dance. Little dance. We got ourselves a little Lego dance. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot the NPCs will join me now for my dancing too. That's gonna be so much fun. I just like that I can goof around again and just have fun. I don't know who I'm gonna rock for the next, like which character I'm gonna play as next game, next video. We'll see. But you know, I'm trying to do everyone that I haven't played as yet, and I've got a few people lined up. I've got thumbnails to make, so you know, we're kind of good to go. Oh, good grief! I jumped without realizing that I didn't have my glider. I was so used to doing that in the hardcore world. It's like every time I jump off a hill or something, I'm just thinking I'm about to glide. What's your name? Maisie? What's your name? Maisie. Hey there, I'm Maisie. Don't be afraid to get out there and see the world. I feel like I've discovered a new friend. It's exhausting running from storms all the time. Don't bring up storms in front of me. Y'all should know my history with storms. If you don't mind, I think I'll stay at your village for tonight. It's good to remember, but you know what's even better than a village? Live in my village? Spot just for me? That could be nice. Do you have a spot for me to sleep? Yes, I do. We've got one bed. And it's one bed just for you. I'm gonna upgrade. We're now at a level 2. We can start making new builds. I've got plenty of stuff to go through. Again. But, you know, that's always a part of the journey. And I see that skeleton over on the left. You don't get anywhere near me, and I won't bother you. You threw a rock at me, didn't you? You just laid down the challenge, and if my friends are here to fight you... Hey! Don't throw that at my campfire. That's all we've got for warmth. Oh, you're not even throwing it at me. You're throwing it at the NPCs. Oh, well, do what you must. My friends are here to... They're not even defending. They're just standing around waiting as I'm doing all of this. So we've got the roomy shack and the porch shack, which I'll build next episode. We've got the log shed, which I might include for next episode as well. We got a lot of stuff to go through, and thank you, Color Team Leader. You got the job done. But overall, this has been a fun one, and I'm excited to see where this goes from here. If y'all got ideas for what y'all want to see, let me know down in the comments below. But if y'all enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to share this with your friends, share this with your family, share this with whoever. Make sure to have notifications turned on so you never miss any of my videos when they go up. Also, if you feel like becoming a member and want to see these videos early, y'all go check out the join button on my channel or check out the link down in the description. And I will see y'all in the next one. So, with all that being said, thank you all so much for watching this episode, and have a great day.